Snow continued to fall quietly over the village, wrapping everything in silence, as if the world itself was holding its breath. Inside a fragile wooden house, cold ruled the air, while a sick grandmother cat lay wrapped in cloth, fighting to breathe. 3 tiny kittens stayed close, afraid to sleep, afraid to move, afraid to lose her. Every sound made them lift their heads. Every pause between breaths felt endless, but her breaths kept coming, slowly, carefully. Morning light slipped through the cracks, painting the frozen room pale blue. Exhaustion finally won, and the kittens collapsed against her, still guarding her with their tiny bodies. When she moved again, it was gentle, barely there, but real. Her eyes opened slowly, confused at first, then aware. She was alive. She felt warmth, not from fire, but from living bodies pressed against her. Understanding came slowly, and it hurt more than the sickness ever had. Her trembling paw reached out and touched a kitten, and hope answered back. Outside, the village slowly woke, unaware that a miracle had begun. Thin smoke rose from the old house, a quiet sign of life. Food appeared at the door, placed by unseen paws, kindness without credit. Each day, she grew stronger, and each step she took was guarded by 3 watchful hearts. The snow melted, but something deeper had changed inside the village. One evening, she stood at the doorway, seeing her world again. The village bowed its head, not in words, but in respect. And in that quiet night, the village remembered that sometimes hope walks forward on tiny paws. The memory did not fade when the snow finally disappeared. It stayed, quiet and heavy, like a truth the village could not forget. Spring arrived carefully, unsure if it was welcome after what winter had tried to take. Inside the old house, the air no longer smelled of fear. It smelled like life continuing. The grandmother cat rose each morning on her own, slow but determined. Pain remained deep in her bones, but it no longer frightened her. The kittens followed her everywhere, guarding every step she took. Sometimes she tried to shoo them away. They pretended not to notice. Outside, the village watched without speaking. No one claimed credit. No one needed to. It was no longer about sickness. It was about what stayed. Each afternoon, she sat by the doorway, letting the sun warm her fur. Cats passing by slowed their steps. Some stayed. Some bowed their heads. One evening, she felt strong enough to step outside. She took one step onto the stone path. The ground was cold, but solid. The village watched her stand alive and steady, and something loosened inside them all. That night, the kittens slept deeper than they ever had before. Weeks turned into months. The kittens grew, but their habits never changed. Years passed. The old house remained. Quiet repairs appeared without explanation. On her final winter, the snow fell softly, as if it remembered her. There was no struggle this time. Only rest. Sometimes, when hope is fading, it does not arrive loudly. Sometimes, it comes softly, carried by tiny paws that refuse to turn back.